Greetings, folks. This is a BlackWeasel, and this is my video game review of Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance 2 for the PlayStation 2. I'm joined in by my brother because the game I'm reviewing is a hack and slash role-playing game that can be played co-op as well. And he played with me, and so his involvement and input in this video. I got this game because I was looking online for any co-op games that were put on the PlayStation 2 because I watched an episode of Billy and Mandy when I was little, where Grimm showed Billy and Irwin into a supernatural world where they could become real-life barbarians and wizards. Because those boys were already playing video games based on wizards and barbarians. Looking back, I wondered, was there any games like this put out in real life? And so I got towards snooping around in the internet and came across 5 games that have co-op and were hack and slash role-playing games. This is one of them. Now, this game is a direct sequel towards Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance 2. It straight up picks up where the main characters left off from the ending of the first game. The folks from the first game entered the last Baldur's Gate, and as soon as they step foot into the area, they are already captured by an evil Murdoch, an evil vampire named Murdoch and his minions. Meanwhile, the sequel has me and my brother pick 2 new classes to choose from to start the game, so that way the new characters can save the old characters from being killed. It's not just dwarves, human archers, and elves. Those characters have been replaced by human barbarian, a dark elf monk, moon elf necromancer, dwarven rogue, and human cleric. I picked to be the human barbarian since it was similar towards the barbarian dwarf. Well, my brother,
I picked the moon of the moon elf necromancer because I could summon the dead and cast spells and do all this cool stuff.
Yep. Anyways, the barbarian is straightforward in the definition of hack and slash. Just swing and flail the axes and swords around and watch the bad monsters get slaughtered. For the moon elf necromancer, my brother will bring back an undead skeleton to help him fight at his side. Plus, he can cast spells as well, so this is a 3-man army at this point. For the sequel, the main characters have been captured by Murdoch, so it's up to the new characters to save the old ones. We already played the first Dark Alliance 1, so we knew what was coming in front of us. Once again, we hack and slash through multiple dungeons and areas such as forests, mountains, icy caves, castle rooms, laboratories, etc. And there's a small part of platforming to be done. Just jump over one spots to make sure I don't fall down to my death. Anyways, also we gain experience points to level up and become stronger to fight against tougher enemies such as bats, rats, skeletons, poisonous creatures, and sometimes a big-ass dragon. Yep. Anyways, whoever gets the skill kill gets 60% experience, while the other person gets 40%. This game is basically recycling old stuff from the past from 2001 and adding a new story to keep the train moving through the tracks. What's different about this is that we have to share wealth, which is a major pain because we have to wait a little longer to buy stuff from the shop to improve our weapons and armor. Also, it doesn't help how a bunch of items got a huge markup in price from the last game. Even though we are basically talking to the same guy. What's new at the shop is the gem workshop where my bro and I, we can buy gems and add it onto our swords and armor to enhance its stats. It's pretty useful, but at the same time, it can get somewhat complicated because we spend a lot of time here and there figuring out which gem to buy, who is going to buy the gem since we share money, and which armor or weapon to put the gem on. And the music is unchanged. It features medieval sounds here and there, but that's about it. Also, what returns are the funny lines when we are carrying too much stuff. I'll give this game a 9 out of 10. It's a straight sequel, new story, and what obvious kept us going was to get the conclusion to that cliffhanger that we got at the ending of the first game. That's a good enough reason as any to start chucking fire arrows, summoning undead skeletons, and whipping out my axe to start flailing all over the bad guys. Anyways, we played this game on March 17th, 2017, and we finished it on June 29th, 2017. It took us over 16 hours to finish this game. And you also have anything you want to add?
No, I really like this game. I thought it was pretty fun. Again, basic hack and slash, like my bro was talking about earlier. Nothing out of the ordinary. Graphics were okay for the time period given. Overall fun game, I think.
Yeah. And how about the money sharing issue? Like,
No, I didn't really like the money sharing, just because obviously, I would get more stuff, save up that cash, and my bum of a brother would just spend it all on the one thing that he really wants. So there was really no way to split the cash.
well, then again, I'm always on the front line, so like, you guys stringing off the walls up front, so.
Yeah.
Yep. And that's the end.